Finally! I was starting to worry I'd have to change the cartridges and do all of this all over again. He won't be happy. Next time I should just make sure I have enough toner for the whole thing. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Uh-huh. Oh, hello! Welcome to SkyPrints. How may I help? You're here for a job interview? Alright. I'll go get the boss. Wait a minute here, okay? Greetings. My name's Skyflower. Pleased to meet you. Right. Forgive me. My memory can be a bit faulty sometimes. Please follow me. We shouldn't disturb the other employees, right? After you. Please take a seat. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, as I have other applicants, and you most likely send your resume to different places as well. So, as you should be well aware of, this is a printing house. While we also do simpler tasks like customer service Xerox, we are mostly indulging ourselves in creating things for other companies. Be it a bunch of business cards, banners, notebooks, pens, heck, even stamps. Here we work 12-hour shifts, 3 or 4 days a week. It all adds up to the full-time requirements anyway, so don't worry about that. We don't have any dress code regulations, however I would still recommend in showing up, decently. And by decently, I mean clean. I really can't believe I actually have to say this. As for what you're probably the most interested in, the salary, as stated on the recruitment ad, we offer $14 per hour base pay plus bonuses that come and go depending on how much work we get done in the month. So, that should be all from the stiff business things. Are you still interested? Great, then let us proceed to the step 2. I have this little questionnaire prepared for, well, assessing your skills. What else? Are you ready? Then let's begin. First, do you have any experience with printing industry? It doesn't have to be anything remotely professional, don't worry. I would just kinda like to get to know what you already know. Okay, let me write this down. The second question. Do you have any skills that you think would be useful to us? By this, I mean like, for example, what could it be? Proper time management, that will also come up later. Working under pressure, that definitely happens here from time to time. Keeping focus, being a people's person, anything that comes to mind, really. Anything else? Okay. Third question. How easily do you notice or miss the details? You know, having a keen eye, it would really be useful here. How would you ensure that every print comes out correctly? Huh? Interesting. That's a new one. Five. Sometimes not everything goes according to planning here. It happens. We're only people after all. How would you react if you messed up something? Did you face any similar problem in the past? Be it personal, past work, school, friendship, anything, really. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That's not too bad. Alright. Six. Here at SkyPrints, we all work as a team. I, firmly believe that communication is, key. Are you fond of working in groups? Are you able to trust someone else enough to do things how they suggest instead of how your mind tells you to? Why or why not? I don't mind having a bit of dramatic entrances here. Go on. Alright. Okay. 7. Printing requires a lot of complicated, at least at the first glance, machines. Are you a tech savvy? Do you have any interest in the technology, its evolution, construction, operational? Well, anything. Be it computer, be it car or something, basically any machines. Any. Alright. Should have seen that coming. Speaking of machines, we have quite a lot of them, and each one operates on different kinds of materials. There are many types of inks, toner cartridges, paper rolls, foil, and there are other wonderful things here. It can get a bit messy sometimes. Are you able to work in a... Okay, I won't try to hide that, or sugarcoat it, in a cluttered space. And if you can, how would you deal with it and change it to be a little bit less of a mess? We are quite desperate, not gonna lie. Smart. Indeed. In printing, colors are of utmost importance. So, how's your eyesight? Do you have any troubles with seeing colors, or, well, seeing in general? Do you, need to wear glasses full-time, part-time, only for reading, or how does it look? Go on, tell me. Okay. Okay. Ten. I mentioned that we have a lot of machines here, and, well, as you've probably seen while we're working here, that is true. And I must tell you that all of them require, routine maintenance, and they all have their own safety guidelines to strictly follow. We really don't want any incidents here. Not you, not I, not the law. So, have you met with a similar environment to this one? Be that or not, how did or would you make sure that everyone's safety is guaranteed? How would you go about it? Would you warn someone? Would you make sure everyone knew what to do? Or maybe you would not. Go on. The floor is yours. Okay. 11. While I did say that we'd rather focus on the business deals, individual customers also show up from time to time. How would you handle trouble someone? You know, I know, they exist. What can you do, right? I wonder how that will work out in practice. Are you familiar with any printing software by any chance? As stated in the ad, it's not a requirement, we do teach everything to the new hires, but still, please answer truthfully, alright? Okay. "13. We are nearing the end. Working here requires quite some multitasking skills, I won't lie. There's many things you need to keep in mind and do. So, are you good with that? If so, could you give me an example? Schoolwork, personal life, like I said, any." Okay, interesting. Didn't hear that one before. "14. Well, I think it's quite obvious. It's, apparently, not that crystal clear to everyone. We also do many finishing works here. Not just printing. I know, shocker. We do cutting, laminating, binding, stitching, gluing, many things. So, are you familiar with any of them?" Alright. And the last 15. Last but not least, what's your long-term plan? I don't mean anything work-related by this. No. I'm just curious. What are your own personal motives and dreams for the future? Of course, you don't have to answer this one. If you don't really feel comfortable enough to do so, I completely understand. But if you do, if you want to answer, then I'd love to hear it. That sounds definitely quite ambitious. But I always say that nothing's impossible. Keep at it. Well, looking at the fact that you did stay here throughout everything, I suppose I'd be correct to assume that you're interested in this offer. Thank you for your patience. I still have some more applicants coming in throughout the week, so, yeah, it will take a bit to go through everyone and, well, decide. You should expect an email containing the final decision in like 1 or 2 weeks from now on. I'm sorry to make you wait this long, but really it's not exactly up to me. Anyhow, it was very nice meeting you. And even if you don't get in, I'd definitely still love to see you here again. So, yeah, I suppose that's it. Let me lead you out of the building, alright?